What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I want to talk about the fourth stimulus check and misinformation. So that's going to be the topic that we're going to talk about today. But I also want to show you guys a website. So wait till the end. This website will help you out. I had a lot of people ask me, how do I contact my congressperson? And how do I follow these, track these different bills? Because there's so much stuff that's going on. So how do you track it? I'm going to show you. There's a website that's out there that is amazing when it comes to that. I just discovered it a couple of days ago. I'm starting to use it now, and it is very, very effective. So those are the things we're going to talk about today. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. Now, like always, I just wanted to remind you, if you see my name and you see a picture of me in the comment section, make sure you also see a check mark next to my name. That check mark signifies it's me. If you do not see that check mark, it's not me. It's someone trying to impersonate me. Okay, so let's talk about the fourth stimulus check and this misinformation. And so I saw this earlier today, and it amazed me. Like, I could not believe what I was seeing. Now, this is the U.S. Sun. Okay, now there are a lot of different news, digital news, or however you want to call it, websites that put out news. And so you have some that will give you some information that just doesn't seem real. And this is information that is not real. Okay, now I understand, and you have a lot of people who are upset. They get upset with YouTubers as saying clickbait and all this stuff when we post different things, or we might put a title and they say, well, you said fourth stimulus check, but we're not getting a fourth stimulus check and all this. Well, as of right now, we don't know if there's a fourth stimulus check coming. And I always, anytime I put fourth stimulus check in my title, I make sure to let you guys know that. I let you know, look, this is what's being talked about right now. And if there's nothing being talked about, I'll tell you, nothing's being talked about when it comes to a fourth stimulus check, or I'll be answering a question, because every day I get someone asking me the question of, is there a fourth stimulus check? Will there be a fourth stimulus check? And so I like to address it from time to time, just to let you guys know, hey, this is where we are. Congress is still not talking about a fourth stimulus check. This is where we are. And so I saw this article, and I just had to share it with you guys. And so let's just look at the top here, the headline. So you have this stimulus live, right? And then it says more money, and then it says fourth stimulus check update. It says new payment to arrive by August 19th, 2021 from IRS and be deposited in bank accounts. So August 19th, if you're looking at this and reading it, it's August 19th, looks like stimulus check. That fourth stimulus check will be coming August 19th. That's not true. There's no stimulus check that's been approved as of right now, not a fourth stimulus check. And so what they're referring to, and as you read the article, what they're referring to is the child tax credit. Okay, they're looking at the American Rescue Plan. They're talking about the child tax credit. We know that the child tax credit is sent out on the 15th of every month. And we know that in August, it was going to be on the 13th because the 15th landed on a Sunday. And so ultimately, the 19th would be the last day they send out checks and all that. So basically, that's what this is referring to. It has nothing to do with that fourth stimulus check. However, when you read this, you're thinking, yeah, this is the fourth stimulus check. Here it is. It's on its way. I knew it was coming. It's going to be August 19th. Now, the problem that I have with this article and articles that I've seen out like this is that people start thinking there's a fourth stimulus check coming on the 19th. And they let me know in the comment section, this is what I heard, a fourth stimulus check coming on the 19th. Is this true? And some people will actually tell me, yes, it is true. It's coming on the 19th. I read it. I read it on this article. So there is no fourth stimulus check coming on the 19th. The only possibility, and let me go back to this, because now that I'm thinking about this, they did write on here, right here, a fourth stimulus check is unlikely to be agreed upon in August. So they're telling you right here that this fourth stimulus check is not likely to be voted on in August. But if you look at the top here, August 19th. So what are you saying? You're saying two different things. So this down here, this is the correct information. The information up here is just to get you to read the article. And that's unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Like I said, when it comes down to it, this is one of those situations where, yes, this is clickbait, if you want to call it that. This is misinformation. But it's really, really bad for a lot of people when they see this and they're hoping for something. They're hoping for this fourth stimulus check, and they see that August 19th is when it will be sent out, and that is not true. So the child tax credit, yes, that will be sent out this week. They initiated it on the 13th, but it should be sent out by the 19th. But that's it. The stimulus check, the fourth stimulus check, that is not anything that's being talked about right now. And I'll go back to the same thing when people ask me that question, is there going to be a fourth stimulus check? As of right now, if we were to see a fourth stimulus check, it's going to be in that second infrastructure bill. However, you do not have politicians talking about a fourth stimulus check in that second infrastructure bill. They're not talking about it right now. When they start talking about it, or if they start talking about it, I'll be the first to put that information out to you guys. So make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell notification. But as of right now, no one's talking about a fourth stimulus check. Okay, so let's move to the next story here. I want to talk about this website. This website is pretty amazing, and let me show you here. It's called govtrack.us. Now, this is a tracker. So basically, if you want to follow a bill, if you want to reach out to your congressperson, this is the site that you want to check out. Now, this is not a government website, okay? So when you go here, you need to sign up and put in your information. They're just asking for like your email and things like that. And that's all. Once you do that, then you're able to track these different bills. So I want to show you, and actually the screen is just a little bit zoomed in too much. So let me just show you here. So at the top here, you see the HR 3684. That's the infrastructure bill, the first infrastructure bill. So we're going to search that. I just wanted to show you this because it puts it right behind my video feed here. So just want to show you what to do. So you just go there, you're going to type the bill, whatever the bill is, or the HR number, and then just click search. That's what I do here. And once I do this, now it will open up this information here. So it's going to say Invest in America Act. So that's the first infrastructure bill. It's going to show me the progress, where it is right now. It's showing me right now that this bill has passed the Senate, and that was on August 10th. And then if you even move down further, and now this originated in the House, so that's why it's an HR bill. But if you look at this, you'll see all the progress that's been made on this bill so far. And then it will also tell you here. So it tells you that it passed. It tells you that it passed here. And then it says that the bill was sent to the House for final approval. So that's what we're looking at right now when it comes to this bill, this first infrastructure bill. But you can go a step further. One thing you can do, you can track. So if you click here, you're going to track this bill. So you'll get any information that comes out regarding this bill. You can do it daily or you can do it weekly. And like I said, you do need to sign up for an account. Once you sign up for an account, then they'll have your email and they will send you emails updating you on the progress of this bill. Now, the next thing, and this is the most powerful part of this website, is the fact that you can find your district, and all you need to do is type in your address. So this is not my address. This is actually Disneyland that I put in here. So if you think this is me and you're going to go and hang out with me at my house, well, you're not going to find me. This is Disneyland. You'll be in the middle of Disneyland. And I haven't been to Disneyland in over 25 years, so it's highly unlikely that you'll find me there. However, this is your district, and they give you the district outline there. And then also they show you here your congresspeople. Okay, so they'll show you your representative. They'll also show you the senators, the state senators. And when it comes to the representative, since this is your district, you can reach out to your representative. You can also reach out to your senators in your state. But the first thing I would do is reach out to the representative. And they give you all the information here. So they give you his website. They also give you kind of a blueprint of what to say. Okay, I am writing to ask Representative Correa to vote for HR 3684, the Invest in America Act. Now, if you don't want him to vote for it, then you can use this. You can just copy and paste this when you go to his website and go to the contact information, and you can put this information in there. And so you can do those two things. Now it goes even a step further, which I really like, because you can do both these things, and I would recommend doing both. The next thing that you can do here is you can call him. So his phone number is here. You can reach out to him that way. And they tell you, of course, the staffer is going to answer the phone. They walk you through exactly what to say. I am a constituent, and I am calling to ask Representative Correa to vote for HR 3684, the Invest in America Act. Now, you want to personalize this, so they do want, they are going to probably want a little bit more information. So let them know how it impacts you, how this bill impacts you, as well as they're going to ask you for your name and address. Now, they're asking for your name and address because they want to make sure that you're in that representative district. And so that's something that's normal. But it's really good. I mean, there's a lot of information on here, and all you need to do is put in your address, and it will automatically populate and let you know exactly what's going on when it comes to this bill, as well as how to reach out to your congresspeople. So I highly, highly recommend that you go to this website and let him know, or let her know, how you feel about this first infrastructure bill. Now, the reason that I'm focused on the first infrastructure bill is because we at least have that pass the Senate. And so it's going to be very imperative at this point for you to let the Congress people know, let the representatives know, look, we want you to vote for this, or we don't want you to vote for this. But getting past the first infrastructure bill is the big hurdle. Once we get past the first infrastructure bill, then the Congress people can vote on the second infrastructure bill, or focus on the second infrastructure bill. Now, we know there's some moderates out there that are in the Democratic Party that are saying that they want to move with the first infrastructure bill before they move with the second infrastructure bill. And you have progressives in the Democratic Party saying, no, we want both bills to go to the president at the same time. So we want to take up the second infrastructure bill, get that passed in the Senate, send over to the House, and then we'll address both bills, we'll approve both bills, and send them to the president. And so you kind of have, right now, you have politicians kind of going back and forth. This is when you need to let your congresspeople know, look, we want both bills. We need you guys to get this done. And so I wanted to put that out there. I'm going to continue to promote this website. Now, I'm not being sponsored by this website or anything like that. I just happened to find it, and I think it'd be very, very useful for me as well as you guys. So that's why I'm sharing it with you. If you guys have any questions about anything, post it down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.